you from the standpoint I can't understand why they took that from the website. Let's hope that it's just a technical glitch and it'll be up next week. We're hoping that'll be the case. Ms. Cooper, you are the small business. I mean, you exemplify everything about small business. How many employees do you have?
21.
21. Small business. That's perfect. Tell me about the stigma. What's happening now? Tell me about the stigma that's happening in the industry now. But then what will be the bottom line if it's designated under Subtitle C?
We see no deals. Everybody is in a wait-and-see mode. The EPA's actions, and we told them this prior to the rule coming out, have people laying off. There are fly ash marketers that are laying off. We've been able to retain our employees. The markets get even more jittery when EPA does things that demonstrate they don't understand the markets, like taking down the website and suspending their support for the program without talking to partner agencies. If they would have talked to us ahead of time, we could have warned people. But if there are beneficial use deals that are in the mix, no one's going to take those deals seeing EPA do these types of things. The industries that they are basing their assumption that if it's a hazardous waste exemption, it's going to increase, are very different than ours. The chain of title is very different, and there's not as many small businesses in there that will not be able to withstand indemnifications and other things. If it does go to a Subtitle C, I fully expect that ASTM and the gentleman next to me, who's with ACI in a volunteer capacity, will be telling people, you know, it is a hazardous waste in other settings. And you will have consumers, like in Missouri, if you look at the Corps of Engineers recently held a hearing, and numbers of people came out, and even with a binder in there, they said, we don't want fly ash in there because it's toxic. I expect that our industry will not survive, and it will not be able to be built back. You hear by people who have more gray hair and not as good hairdressers as mine, that it's taken years to get to this point, and we won't be able to go back and resurrect it.
Thank you, Ms. Cooper. I appreciate everyone's testimony today. I think that the EPA has listened today. I think that here's an opportunity for an entire panel. And I think there's an opportunity for us, whether it be through legislation, the ranking member I've been talking about. We've worked with some of you already on the legislation and working with the EPA. Now at this point in time, we've started the fight together, crossing aisle. We have done that together. Now it's how can we work together, and now it has to be how can we work with the EPA? How can we do this in order to make sure that we're all on the same page, that we can save the jobs, that we can protect the environment, we can lower our emissions footprint. So now's the time for us to work together, and moving forward has to be a way that we can come to common ground, unite together under the fact that we want to do what's right for the environment. We want to do what is right for human health, but we also want to do what's right for our businesses as well, and ensure that the small businesses have a voice. Your voice has been heard today, and I would like to thank the ranking member and my colleagues. And obviously, as you see, we have 5 minutes to go vote. I ask for unanimous consent that the record be open for 5 days for members to submit their statements. Hearing no objection, so ordered. This hearing is adjourned.